Hello and welcome to the Eastside Rooms here in Birmingham for a night of professional boxing with BCB Promotions. I'm Paul Webb, joined by Dan Mole. We'll have Tyler Denny joining on commentary as well. Dan, final show of the year, 22nd show, 5 fights. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, really looking forward to it, Paul. It's been a manic year. We've had some massive ups and a few downs, but not too many. It's been a real good year for BCB, and nice to finish with a little home show just to get ready for Santa's visit in a couple of days' time.
Now, we've got a couple of debutants on the card tonight, but Troy Jones headlining in that 6-rounder. Really good looking prospect, Troy. We've seen him fight here before. A lot of potential.
Yeah, loads of bags of potential. Really nice kid as well. From Birmingham, lives out in Tamworth now. Changed trainer to Lee Beard, and we've seen some of the fruits of that labour coming to fruition now, and topping a bill again here in Birmingham. So yeah, looking forward to seeing Troy in action.
All right, plenty more fights we'll talk you through as the night starts. The boxing is just about to get underway, so the stream will be on live. Put your comments and questions in. As I say, we have got Tyler on commentary. So Dan, thank you very much.
Thanks, Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Eastside Rooms for professional boxing. Watched by Johnson's BCB, hosted by the British Boxing Board Control. This is Christmas Cracker, Birmingham. Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your first boxing into the ring from Warminster, Paul Cummins. Would you please welcome his opponent from Birmingham, Jimenez! Tonight he's entered the ring for the 74th time. From Warminster, Paul Cummins! And his opponent in the right corner wearing these silver shorts, weighing in a left side 2 pounds and 14 ounces. Tonight he makes his professional debut from right here in Birmingham, Jimenez!
Well, good evening and welcome to the Eastside Rooms here in Birmingham for a night of professional boxing. I'm Paul Webb, joined on commentary tonight by English middleweight champion Tyler Denny. Tyler, great to have you on. Final show of the year, 22nd show for BCB, and some good names in action tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Good to be here. Like a bit of a festive boxing just before Christmas and the New Year. I look forward to even this fight, even as an away fighter, Cummins, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes it turns up his game.
Yeah, first fight about to get underway. Sees Jimenez in with Paul Cummins. Cummins, as Tyler said, they're a very familiar name. We've been on so many shows last couple of years. Really active. Him fighting in the blue shorts, Jimenez in the grey. Jimenez's story absolutely fascinating.
Starting off there good, yeah.
Starting very quick. We'll get back to his story in a second as he unloads a lot of shots there. Not all landing cleanly there, Tyler, but a big flurry to start the first round.
It's a good start. Let's see what he's like in a bit. Oh, good shots.
As I say, Jimenez, he's looking to campaign at Super Welter. And he's from Syria. He was born in Aleppo. Moved over to the UK and works over here now on the doors, I believe. And you need to have a bit about you to do that for a job.
Yeah, definitely. He's found some good shots. He's getting caught with the odd clean one now.
He is. I'm going to say it is his debut, and is there potentially a risk that he kind of tries to do a little bit too much in this first round?
I think he's very keen and green.
Yeah. Paul Cummins' 74th fight. Only won 3 of them, but he's been live in a lot, and he stopped a handful of times. And both men really are just trading shots in the middle of the ring.
It's entertaining, definitely. I say it's only 4 rounds, but I'd like to see what the pace, if we're able to keep the pace up.
Yeah, good uppercut landing there on the right hand over the top. Took that shot back as well as he knew it wasn't going to land, and a good jab on the right hand. This has been an impressive start from Jimenez.
Yeah, very good. Non-stop punching.
And Cummins isn't really looking to kind of tie up or slow the action down, is he?
No.
Good counter left hand there from Cummins, and again.
Tried it again then. He's hitting them uppercuts though.
Yeah, that's Tyler said, the uppercut landing cleanly.
Right, step back. Step right back, don't punch on the right. Step back.
Jimenez has a decent amateur pedigree. He got a silver medal at the Haringey Box Cup. He's displaying nice footwork as well there, Tyler. Looks really active on his feet.
Yeah, in and out, uppercut straight. Doing some great shots together here. Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit of a drubbing here that Cummins is suffering.
Taking the beating, Cummins at the minute.
He just can't miss with that right hand, can he, Jimenez? Double jab landing through. Again, Cummins there managing to get his left hand up. A very, very dominant opener. Cummins looks frustrated there, appealing about punching around the back of the head, but this is one side of the 10-round round, as you're going to see, aren't you?
Definitely, that's a great debut first round, isn't it? And I think, to be fair, if you just tie him a bit, Jimenez, look, because of the amount of shots he's thrown, it might even help him, might pick his shots a bit more, but he couldn't miss really. Constantly, Cummins is going to earn his money tonight.
Yeah, certainly is. This is our first fight. There's 5 scheduled. Liam Gold, Shazad Amran, Jake Melvin and Troy Jones also in action. This one scheduled for 4 rounds. As we say, well travelled Jimenez. He had a spell over in Spain. And he's had a long time waiting for his professional debut. I think he was hoping to make this a significant time ago, but he started very strongly.
Yeah, got good people in this corner as well, the McCrackens.
Yeah, working with the father and son team. And that is a bit of a theme of the evening tonight. We've got Jake Melvin, son of Malcolm, and Liam Gold. And his father obviously was also heavily involved in boxing in the Midlands. Cummins starting the round with a higher guard, Tyler, isn't he? I think he's
I think he's going to need to. But you don't see, like I say, he's a genuine, but there's no head movement at all, though, is there?
No. Looks very static on his feet tonight. And this isn't what we've always seen. We've obviously ourselves with St Paul numerous times, and he is finding it difficult in there.
I say there's blood running down his nose as well. It's going to make it more difficult breathing in there.
Yeah. Jimenez, the smaller man, but fighting quite a nice compact style, doesn't he?
Yeah. Looks like he got a good build to him, to be fair, doesn't he? Looks strong.
Yeah. Cummins starting to move a little bit more. I think he needs it, doesn't he, for her? But again, walking onto another couple of shots on the left hand. Right hand over the top there, didn't carry much power, but again, it was another point-scoring shot.
Cummins for a tired looking uppercut then. He can't keep taking combos like that. I think the ref might jump in a few more.
Yeah, he'll know that Paul is a very strong and game fighter, but he's not there just to be teed off on. And it's starting to get that way. Jimenez getting a little bit loose there, missing a couple of shots, but a big right hand straight from the middle again.
They're just non-stop.
It's been pretty relentless since the beginning of this one, right from the opening bell.
Maybe Cummins hoping Jimenez is going to slow down, because I think he slowed down a bit from the first round already.
Yeah, Cummins lands a left hand of his own. And right out to the body. That blood visibly causing an issue there for Cummins, isn't it? It's he just dabbed away. I think he's got a little bit of swelling to the left-hand side of the face as well. It's been a bruising 2 rounds so far for him.
It's better with head movement from him now.
Yeah. He's been there before. He will work his way into fights.
Kai's been dominant in it, and I think dominant, but he's still getting, I think he's learning from this as well. It's a great fight for him, man, for his first fight.
An ideal first fight, really. It's good for his fans as well, if he's selling tickets. A big left hand. The referee's taking a look. Paul comes firing back, and an uppercut for him. Fantastic shot there. Not really out the textbook, but it landed very nicely.
It's going to be a long last 2 rounds for Cummins, I think. He's in everything you could ask for, wouldn't you, from a debutant?
Yeah, cracking start. I'd say thank you for those joining us live on YouTube. By all means, give the link a quick share on your own social medias, and any questions or comments about the fight, fire them in. As I say, we have got Tyler Denny on commentary with me, so if you want to speak to, ask any questions to the English middleweight champion, then fire them in. As you see, we have a Santa-themed ring card go tonight, no expense spent.
I never noticed.
Cummins comes out firing with a massive right hand. That's a wake-up call to Jimenez, isn't it?
1.5. Tried it again then as well. That's why I like him, because like you said, the loss in that, but he don't just come to tuck up, does he?
No. And he needed that, didn't he? I think he needed a decent start. That will put Jimenez's guard up a little bit higher. Will make him a little bit more cautious. Jimenez looking to go back to the jab. Right hook to the body. Cummins is going to have to let them body shots, isn't he, if he's going to keep that guard so high. Yeah. He's a tall man.
Needs that if it's stuck through the guard then.
Shots falling just short there, but looking to try and manoeuvre Cummins. Cummins' defence a lot better this round, Tyler.
Yeah, definitely. I think it helps as well that the volume slowed down, which it was a bit inevitable, really. I don't think you can keep that pace up the way it was coming. It was crazy. He's got more in for a jab now.
I say it is his debut, Jimenez, but he is 30 years old, and not that it's an old age, should I say, but he will want to feel he needs to get this one out of the way and get back in as soon as possible.
Oh, there's no reason why not. He sold a few tickets here, and that entertaining style, I'm sure they'll even more next time.
Yeah,
and that's half your battle in it as a prospect.
Yeah, definitely a decent start. They've got a lot of support. I was going to say there is a big Syrian community in the West Midlands. Both men trading shots, but nothing landing too clean. Left hook to the body from Jimenez. He's looking to go downstairs. Definitely a tactical switch in this round.
Yeah, definitely. And, it could pay off as well. And even if he ain't throwing punches, which he's gone back, he's picked the pace back up now. Fair play to him. But he's in Cummins' face all the time. He's not giving him a rest mentally or either.
Left hook to the body there from Jimenez. Again, he's like you pointed out earlier, it's a lot more single shots now.
Yeah. I think it's a lot easier to defend against. That's it, nice big, that's it, a good body shot to mix it up.
That body shot looked to have hurt Cummins, and again, took a big deep intake of breath there.
He shakes his head
yeah, he needed that bell.
Yeah, I think so. Impressive, man, he's impressed me.
Very decent start so far for Jimenez.
I always remember my debut as well. It was at the venue at Dudley, and I'd like to think I went out like this, and then the fourth I just crashed. So I think if you didn't crash, you've done a lot better than I did in my first fight anyway.
I mean, he's got the amateur experience as you do.
Yeah.
What are those nerves like the first fight night? Because it must feel so different.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I think once you're in there at the beginning, but when you ring walk and stuff on your Pros Challenge is completely different. You got your music on. It's a lot bigger deal, and it's professional. So it's a massive thing. It's something I learned to deal with anyway. I don't think it's phased him from how he started.
Yeah, and obviously you're fighting on, or have been fighting on, huge cards of late. Does that feel any different, or is it's a ring walk, it's a ring? Do you ever take in, or what do you ever look up at the crowd? It's something I've always wondered.
I'm the opposite, really. I probably don't enjoy it as much as I should do. I don't want to get involved in looking around and stuff. I just focused on the fight, and that's it. And next thing you know, you finished. I watch it back and I can enjoy it more then, I think. Ooh. You can let that corner out, keep him there.
Yeah, Jimenez has Cummins trapped in the corner, but a little left hand from Cummins giving himself a bit of space, and he's manoeuvred down the ropes. But again, good combination punching here from Jimenez.
Yeah, that's what I like. We just taps and then wicks one in.
Yeah, because it might look on the camera like the guard is being kept, but those punches are getting through.
Definitely.
And left hook to the body, which is a punch that was giving Cummins some trouble in the third round.
I think that's what works for you. He throws a few to the head, distracts him, and then whips a body shot in.
Right, step back. Step back.
Yeah, Jimenez headhunting there a little bit.
He's got a good variety of shots though. He throws everything really, straight hooks, uppercuts, body shots.
And creates good angles as well, doesn't he? Another left uppercut inside. And again, he's picking the pace up now to finish his knee. He's just been relentless the whole 4 rounds. That's the word, isn't it, really?
Yeah. Cummins just waiting to hear the bell now.
Yeah, another couple of big shots there. The referee will give Cummins every chance.
Yeah, he got a reputation of his toughness, you know.
But there's some big shots getting through there. Right hands and left hands to the body. Cummins comes back with a body shot of his own.
There's no backward step from Cummins either. He's taking all them shots.
It has to be said, Jimenez has shown very little regard for his own defence, but he must be just feeling that confident. And he's barely missed a punch this round.
He's entertaining, man. You're getting your value for money with him.
Oh, that's another big
shot.
left hand.
Yeah, that's hurt him. Oh.
And again, big shots on the ropes. Not long to go in the round. Will Cummins see the final bell?
I think Cummins' reputation has helped him out here, because I think there's a few times where if you never knew Cummins was, you couldn't begrudge the ref for even now.
I think there's a few refs that would have stopped this, Tyler.
Oh, definitely. You couldn't mount, could you? There's combos and shots after shots with no reply.
Excellent performance, excellent debut from K. Jimenez. Hard night's work for Paul Cummins. And a very good professional debut.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone will be happy with him. The entertainers, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, just await the scorecards.
You can see a lot of prospects against like your your road warriors and that, and they could be quite boring, couldn't they? They took up and the odd jab here and there, but there was just shot after shot landing on this.
That was a proper fight. I'm not sure how many of those Paul wants to be having, but that's
okay.
But it is.
If you're fighting every week, you can't be fighting like that, can you?
No, not at all. Tough night's work for Paul Cummins. We'll just await the referee's scorecard. Anything other than a 40-36 will be a big surprise, but you never know. MC for tonight, Ricky Wright, continuing the Christmas theme with a rather fetching looking cardigan.
After I've seen two judges give man 95-94 the last fight, I think anything's possible.
Anything is.
Nah, it's a shutout win easily, that is.
They're expecting so.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I announce the official decision, let's check out both boxers. The most incredible contest over the night. And at the 4 selection, we go to the judges' scorecards. Chris, scores at 40-36. For your winner, the jury starts now.
Jimenez takes it 40 points to 36. Dominant professional debut as Carl Williams enters the room. Looking very dapper.
It does.
Yeah, me. And we'll be Okay, Jimenez, amazing debut. How you didn't force the stoppage, I don't know. The referee gave him every chance in there. How did you find that experience?
It's a good experience. It's my first professional fight. I'm still got a lot to learn. I could see he was hurt, but I couldn't find really my shots. I need to work on my phases, I believe. I need to work more on my jab. I'm going to go back to the work where we train with Spence Senior and Junior. See what faulties I need to get that more killer instinct. I need to get more specific shots, land them where it should be landed. I think I hurt him a few times, but he's quite experienced, to be honest. He took it, he acted like he got no hurt, but I can hear him breathing heavily. But to be honest, I didn't apply what I wanted to do, what we worked in the gym. There is something lacking then. I do put my heart in the gym. I believe I put my heart in there, but there is something more I always can improve and I can do.
Well, I think you're a little bit hard on yourself there. I think you boxed really, really well. A quick word just for the fantastic support you had this evening. I know obviously you've got a lot of guys here come and support you. Just a quick word for your fans.
I just want to thank everybody came, bought a ticket, or either cheered me up or even believed in me. No matter what, some people could make it. Where I'm from, a lot of people cannot make it. They support me with their heart. As long as they know I'm here and I'm fighting, that's enough for me. But big thanks for the BBBOC for giving me this opportunity, for BCB, for yourself, my trainers, my mother, my brothers, and my girlfriend, and especially for Warren Lynch, who introduced me to the McCrackens. And I want to thank this gentleman here, Spence McCracken Jr. He was great help. Found me a room, got me a job, and got me my license, and here I am. And this is for 2 more money.
Congratulations, Kay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Second fight of the night, Liam Gold, George Rogers. Tyler Liam's second fight, so he's got his debut out the way. As we talked about earlier, that experience and those nerves of getting your first one. What will he be looking to do tonight against a guy in George Rogers who's, 25 odd fights into his career, has been proving that he can be hurt, can be dropped. But what do you think Liam will be looking to get out of this one?
I think just about building on your first fight, innit? And I remember Paul Goff always saying to me, most debuts, you're probably only about 50%. There's a lot of nerves, and I think dealing with tickets and stuff, there's a lot of stress involved. So hopefully he can just relax and be himself tonight. I thought the last Kay as well in his speech, I wouldn't say he's a bit harsh on himself, but I'd like to see the more constructive criticism that he was giving himself. Do you know what I mean? To build for his next fight already.
He was. I mean, we didn't get too long with him because the next fight was just about to begin. But I was going to say he was very self-critical. But you can see that he wants to work. And I thought that what he said about his shot variety, I thought was wrong. I thought he talked on comms that he really mixed it up well. So, but if I'd
rather more that way than the other way around, though.
Yeah, than thinking you're something that potentially you're not. Definitely. Seems a very nice guy, humble guy. And he did have some great support in here this evening. And again, it's the importance of a good team, and you know all about that with having the guys around you and having Spencer in his corner. And as he say, helped him get a job and everything to do with getting his licence. It's been it's obviously got a good relationship between the pair.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
Right, into the action in the ring. So Liam Gold in the dark grey shorts.
That's something. It looks sharp. Started off sharp.
Yeah, jab to the body from Gold.
Oh. Great right hand there.
Again, it'll probably pay for Rogers to look at the previous fight and just think about how he's going to approach his action. But again, he's been caught with a couple of shots early. But he is good at slowing down fights. He is good at tying up opponents.
Yeah. Just like a little hold.
The punches he throws aren't necessarily always again straight from the textbook, but does enough to keep the opponent off.
Yeah.
The power advantage Gold has is very clear. That's the noise of the shots he's landing.
Yeah, there's that real snap in it, you can hear it.
Good left hook to the body there from Gold. His man in the corner, but again he was tied up quite easily there.
Yeah. I think I found myself doing it. Sometimes you just lean over the front foot and you give him the opportunity to be able to hold you.
What causes a fight to get trapped in that situation where you do get grabbed? Is it throwing your punches too late? Is it moving your feet too quickly?
I think you're throwing it maybe a bit too keen, and you lean over and you're in a position where they can't get hold of you and they can just stop whatever flow you've got. I think as you go on, just simple lean on the back foot a bit, keep your distance a bit more. But I think the more, like you say, it's the second fight.
Yeah.
You learn them little things as you go along.
Yeah. Fairly quiet opening that one, but definitely a Gold round.
Yeah, 100%. They look sharp in there. It's very sharp. But hopefully the next round or two, just try not to get too close. So he's allowing Rogers to smother him and spoil it.
He's certainly not breathing heavily on his corner there, Liam. No. He's definitely paced himself well in that opener. The instruction coming to Gold in the corner there from a body language point of view is look for that left hand to the body.
Yeah.
Obviously, when the music's blaring and there's a lot going on, how much do you actually take in from the corner when they're talking to you? Or you'll say lots, I might. I know it's list of your trainers listening.
Well, if I don't do as everyone's told me when I get back, I get a little slap in the corner. So I try to listen the best I can. There's the body shots I was planning already.
Well, that's it. So the instruction given and the punch has been thrown. Not very little snap coming back in the punches.
No.
Rogers not managing to extend his shots well, but lands with the right hand over the top. Kind of an unorthodox style, doesn't he really have, from a standard stance, but the way he's throwing his punches are fairly unorthodox.
Yeah. I think he's got a tighter guard than Cummins in the last fight, though.
Yeah.
And, he's more getting through the round instead of looking to inflict his own stuff.
Yeah. Right hand from Gould there. Looks to follow it up, but again, tied up.
You like to step back and have a little uppercut as you bring him onto it, but that's good work.
No, takes a right hand there, Gould, but comes back with shots of his own and a good right hand over the top.
He looks good, to be fair. And, he's not rushing his work, is he?
No, definitely pacing himself, looking for the clean shots, not looking to waste too much energy. Just gives himself a little bit of distance, but he has been caught once or twice as he's coming away from the corner. Something for his team to be mindful of.
I just grabbed him in a headlock.
Gould holding the centre of the ring.
There's a nice straight down the middle.
Yeah, and that was better footwork from him there, wasn't he? Getting away from the punch and return. A lot of journeymen do tend to be more counter-punch style, don't they? They look for that opening when the attacking fighter's gone loose, but good shots inside there from Gould. Nice right hook to the body.
And again.
He just wants to give himself a little bit more room there, doesn't he? Almost like take half a step back.
Yeah. Or maybe a little step to the side, create a different angle. He's got a tight guard in him, Rogers.
Rogers has been very active this year. As I say, it's his 25th professional fight. Just the one win, but he's given a good few prospects some decent rounds this year.
He moves a lot though, doesn't he? His feet him a lot, so I'm not sure if he'll take that much punishment or, because whereas like you said, Cummins was standing there, his guard was on there. It was good to watch, but
we prefer that, don't we?
Yeah,
as viewers, that's what we want to see. But as I say, for a bit of longevity in it, I think Rogers is doing the right thing. Yeah,
definitely. And Liam's going to have to get used to this as well, because your first time when you fight, you're going against these sort of opponents.
I was going to say he's going to have a few more of this type, isn't he, to get through. Third round of this one scheduled for 4, our second fight of the evening. Thank you for everyone that's joining the live stream. We've still got Shazad Amran making his professional debut in against Logan Palin. Jake Melvin, son of trainer Malcolm Melvin, is making his second fight of his professional career. He's in with the very experienced Naheem Ali, who's over 100 bouts. And headline tonight, Troy Jones, and that's 6th rounder against the Bulgarian Konstantin Alexandrov. Troy 4-0. Looking a very good prospect fighting out of Birmingham. Good to see him in 6-round action against fighting Alexandrov, who's had 74 fights, won 12, lost 60, but has been stopped a few times. So there may be an opening there for Troy to get his second knockout.
Yeah, definitely. I seen Troy at the weigh-in yesterday. He looks best shape I've seen him, to be honest. He's missed a big time there. He's been out in Dubai for his last 2 camps, so I suppose he'll come back over.
Can't blame him really if the choice between training there or in our fine part of the world.
I'm just jealous.
It's not for you, is it? You're happy down in Wednesbury, aren't you?
Yeah, we'll give it that. I mean, this round's a bit more of the same. He's just constantly moving. It's hard to pin down.
Yeah, it's a puzzle that Gold's got to try and figure out here, isn't it? You know, he's showing a lot of patience, which is good. And maybe he has accepted that the stoppage isn't going to come, and he's just got to get the clean work in and land as many shots as possible.
It'd be easy for him to get really frustrated, throw some wild shots, and then you can get caught with shots yourself then.
Unfortunately, the KFC delivery that's just come past isn't for myself and Tyler. Nice little body shots there from Gold, left hand, right hand.
His hands have dropped down as well now. He's confident. Probably because not much is coming back as well.
Yeah. I think there just come that point in a fight when you realise that your opposition's power just isn't going to trouble you. Left hand over the top, jab falling just short. And nothing coming really back in there. Rogers threw a 3-punch combination, but no real speed or pop to the punches.
I feel sorry for Liam. I think the better his opponent, the better he'll look, do you know what I mean? But when they give you nothing, it's hard. But some good shots. He's game, he's trying.
Yeah, better work there from Liam. And again, just took a couple of quick counter right hands.
He's just turned southpaw now as well.
Yeah. Switching southpaw, looking for that left. Giving Rogers something else to think about.
It's another round in the bank for him here.
John Petit joining us on the live stream. Good to have you watching tonight, John. As I say, chuck all your comments and questions in. Try and cover off a few topics before the show's out. These fights do fly by. But we'll get a little bit more on what's next for Tyler. And then put him on the spot with some end of year award questions.
Can I pick myself?
You certainly can. You can do the best fighter from West. Well, I'd say West Midlands, but you could expand it. You could go England if you wanted. I think Liam Davis would be trying to claim that one as well.
He's won enough awards.
Saw an interview with Frank Warren earlier talking about a potential Liam Davis-Dennis McCann fight.
I never seen the interview. I just seen Liam saying I'm ready for it early next year, and he's in Dubai having whatever. It's a big fight. I think that it's a big fight. I don't think it'll be next or probably the one after that. If they can build it and get a big money paid out of it.
Yeah, I think almost McCann needs maybe 1 or 2 more for that sort of level. He looked very impressed. I mean, that win against James Beach has looked more impressive now after the result from last weekend. Fantastic result for Beachy, beating another unbeaten fighter, chucking himself right back in the title mix again, and that just shows how quick your fortune can change, isn't it?
Yeah, I know he's manager for the British now.
British title fight for James Beach Jr. I think that blew Lee Eaton's plans a little bit for the fight he had, I think signed and sealed, but it's good when the best laid plans fall apart, when the BCB guy gets the win.
Definitely. Staying in the safe course, so let's put a shot.
Yeah.
It looks like he's got a nick underneath his right eye.
Yeah, which almost makes it surprising that he switched southpaw, because obviously it does expose that side of your face a little bit more to the jab. Switches back orthodox. And again, lands his punches and give himself a bit more space. Just needs to be a little bit crisper on those body shots, doesn't he? He's getting the openings, but not quite as clean as I'm sure he'd like. Good work in there from Gold again. He's held the centre of the ring the whole night. He's had.
Yeah, he's been the boss in there, isn't he?
He's had Rogers on the back foot.
Of the head then as well. And they wobbled him.
Gold keeping his hands low. Looking maybe slightly frustrated in there, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite understandable. You've trained, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 week camp, and you know you want to put a show on, but it's hard when the other guy don't want to engage with you as much. He's coming for it now, though.
Yeah, that's
he had the 10 seconds, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh, and shot on the bell. Not quite sure what that was all about.
I don't know if I missed something or what.
I don't know if he took a shot right at the end, but not enough. Well,
I feel like Chris Kamal, you know, when he did.
Yeah.
I don't know, did he?
I've just looked down at my laptop to see what I potentially missed there. Yeah, red card. Yeah, slightly bizarre ending to that one, but he's got up okay. And
unless he was just knackered, well,
yeah.
He never looked that knackered.
No.
I don't know. Maybe there was a shot.
Just await the referee's scorecard.
It's got to be another shutout, isn't it?
Yeah, expecting another 40-36. Liam Gold gets the win, 40 points to 36, moves on to 2-0. We'll be catching up with him shortly. So still plenty of action to come.
Tick the box in, it's another win.
It's another win.
Yeah.
Liam, 40 points to 36. You won every round, dominated every minute. A difficult night in there with an opponent who wasn't throwing much back at you.
Yeah, it was very tricky. He wasn't offering me much, and I was just looking to defend and keep out the way. So it was hard to break him down, but got the job done.
Now we saw you switching to southpaw sort of after the second round. Was that to try and create a few more opportunities for you and a few more openings?
Yeah, it's something I've worked on for a long time in my career, so I'm fairly comfortable doing it. So it's come second nature, really.
Right, 2-0. Good start to your professional career. 2023. When you're looking to get back out?
I'm here in March, so hopefully get Christmas out of the way, fatten up a bit, get the ball rolling after Christmas, and then we'll see where we go. But hopefully, yeah, March.
Well, congratulations on the win. I look forward to seeing you next year.
Very much, yes.
Well, they do like to keep us on our toes. We were expecting Shazad Amran, Logan Palin, but we've got Jake Melvin, Naheem Ali. Dreadful ring walk music from Jake.
Yeah, he got a good crowd behind him as well.
They've got plenty of fans in. Very, very familiar name in Jake Melvin's corner.
Yeah.
It's his dad, Malcolm.
Me and Jake got the same S&C coach as well, so see him regular.
Yeah. Good lad Jake, as I say, from a boxing family. His second professional fight against Naheem Ali, fighting out of Blackburn. Fights mostly up in the northwest. Plenty of experience. And again, it's going to be another test similar to the previous fight, where can Jake create those opportunities and those openings.
Nice body shot there. Started off nicely off the jab. Doubling it up.
Yeah, Jake made his debut back in April. After going another 4 rounds with Petr Alexandrov. And he had a long layoff from boxing. He boxed as a youngster. And then after a 4 or 5 year layoff, he's come back into the sport.
Good shots.
Again, he understands the game, Jake. He did say that he wasn't necessarily going to be looking for the knockout. So he's not going to load up on shots. And we've seen that early on, picking his shots nicely.
Yeah, and he's a young guy in here as well, but you know, with the experience of his dad behind him, a good team. Trains with Aaron Cooper as well. He just won every round, flat middle, started with the league. They both sold a lot of tickets, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so, or
they're just backing him.
good amount of support in there for Naheem Ali. Could be the Shazad Amran fans, I think, as well. I think they're on the table. The table's over to the left. Right hand over the top there from Melvin.
He's looking for the little left hook to the body. It's been a good shot for Jake so far.
Ali's got very, very good footwork. Very quick.
Yeah.
Knows how to keep himself out of danger. Line inside as Ali switches southpaw. I say southpaw, he's almost square on, isn't he, there, really?
Yeah. He's looking for that body shot again.
Yeah, just touches him with the jab upstairs. Left hook over the top, just misses.
Yeah, a little combo just in there through. Little body shot to him, walking straight up through the uppercut.
Decent opener from Melvin. Second round of this fight, scheduled for 4. Gives us a very quick time, Tyler, to talk about. We'll rattle through them. Fighter of the year. You can go UK and international if you wish. But who stood out for you in 2022?
I'm obviously biased, but Liam Davis has won the British and he's won the European. So he's going to get my vote, but I think you look on accomplishments. I think Tasha Jonas has won a lot of belts since she's at higher weight. I just think like maybe she struggled for the big name though. Really, I think that is kind of the issue, is it, the recognisable name. But if you look on paper, you probably have to give it her, wouldn't you?
Yeah, she had a fantastic year, Natasha, as I say, has stepped up in weight, won belts. As I say, hasn't had the big name opposition, as you pointed out, but 3 wins. And a time of her career where I thought she may look at stepping away to come back in has been fantastic.
She had a great year, didn't she? And now she got the belts, you get the bigger name, bigger money and everything, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and as we talked about numerous times, women's boxing is doing so well at the moment. Women's sport in general, just looking at the sports personality of the year last night.
Yeah.
And, 2 of the top 3 are women. Women won Team of the Year, Coach of the Year, giving the men a run for the money.
Body shot again, beautiful.
Good left hook there from Melvin, and again jabbing smartly to the body. That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
Point scoring shots there.
He's boxing well, yeah, I see it again. He loves that little left hook or uppercut to the body.
Yeah.
It's working though, so yeah, if he's not broke.
Yeah, it's been effective so far.
Sharper than what's whipping in. Good head movement as well.
Yeah, good wide stance he keeps. He can generate quite a lot of power off that jab from the stance, can't he, Melvin? Yeah, left hook to the body. Nice little combination there. Oh, he's showing some good defensive work.
Yeah. As there's not nothing coming back really from him, but defensively he's kept it tight, isn't he?
He does. He throws that sort of almost half-hearted looking right hand, doesn't he? But it's just to give Melvin a reason to keep that left hand up.
Footwork from Melvin.
Jab's taken on the gloves, but the right hand sneaks him around the corner. Ali fires back with his own combination of jabs. Fall short that right. Good defensive work there from Melvin. Good footwork.
Beautiful it was.
And right hand just falling short. Couple of body shots gets
there's a little tongue wiggling.
That's how you know. That's how you know the punch has landed, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's good. Double jab then.
Yeah.
Or jab up, half hook.
Yeah. Goodly movement there from Jake.
Shot again. He likes that shot, doesn't he? There it is again. Good round.
Yeah, decent round there from Melvin. Just seen it's taken Erling Haaland an entire 10 minutes to score in his return to football after the World Cup.
He's a joke, isn't he? Mbappe and Messi's kind of took the limelight off him, winning, but he's made it back in voting.
Yeah, he needs to let him know he's still kicking. Obviously, it's that time when you look back on the year as a whole for BCB. Been some fantastic fights, some great wins. Obviously, likes of Kirsty Babington.
I was going to mention, I never mentioned Bav earlier, but European champ.
Yeah, winning it well and then defending it well.
Yeah.
I know from speaking to her recently, she wants to get a fight back in Wolverhampton.
I think it's with the women's as well. There's a lot less people in there, so you're never far away from a world title, aren't you?
Yeah, the opportunities are there, definitely. And some of the divisions are quite shallow in terms of rankings, so if you can pick up a couple of wins.
Nice combo.
Obviously the likes of Ebony Bridges is showing that world title fights are out there.
Yeah.
And the likes of Sky Nicholson and others, I'm sure, will be looking. As I say, we mentioned Liam Davis, a couple of fantastic wins. Good left hook to the body there for Melvin, just returning to the action in the ring.
Good work from Jake, this is.
another unbeaten year as well for Nathan Heaney. Unfortunate to have his last fight stopped in the
so
cup.
it kind of ended in. Obviously, still got the win, didn't he? But you know, I'm sure he'd be gutted as much as anyone. He wanted to
on a big pay-per-view platform, isn't it? It's either wanted to showcase his skills. And
it's a fight we was all looking forward to. Good shots. So he's picking him a bit more now, isn't he? Yeah. Sitting down on his legs and whipping him in.
Yeah, really precise work from Melvin. He's looked good so far.
Yeah. I like that body. Oh, that was a good body shot there. I don't think he liked that one, did he?
No.
He never liked that one. Lucky the ref to complain.
He points at his waistband as if it was a low shot, but he looked bang on.
Yeah, good shot.
And he's carrying his hands a little bit lower now, a bit wary of that body shot. Barley looking to just chuck a couple of little lead right hands over. Keeping his gloves up well, but Melvin showing a lot of patience.
Yeah. He's kept that same sharpness as well.
Yeah, the head's always moving. He looks like he's got strong, you mentioned obviously the strength and conditioning, he's got strong shoulders.
Brett's doing a good job.
Good defensive work there from Melvin.
Yeah, I think in terms of BCB, it's been a bit of a up and down as a whole. Like, I've won my title and defended it. Kirsty's won a European. Liam's won British and European. Obviously, we've had Zach and Lennox.
Yeah,
Ejaz had the draw again and stuff, and the fight cancelled. I think it's boxing as a whole, isn't it? You know,
exactly.
You have to take the good with the bad, don't you?
You win some, lose some. Obviously, we had that difficult night, didn't we, down in London?
Yeah.
The night where James Beach got stopped by Dennis McCann.
But, you know, he's ended it with winning the IBO the other day. It is a mad underdog, and
that shows how it can turn around. And obviously, Lennox saying it was a bit of a shock result, but when you're fighting at that sort of level, there's no mugs out there, are there? They're all only good fighters, and you come up short that night, but hopefully we'll see him back in the ring soon. And really disappointing for Zach. I mean, the hand injury looked awful.
Yeah.
Obviously he's had the operation now, so we wish him a speedy recovery. And you have to really put your hands up, congratulate John Ryder.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It looks like Canelo John Ryder is gaining a bit of steam. That fight could happen over in the UK.
You know, you'd obviously fancy Canelo big time, wouldn't you? But you'd like to see Ryder get it. Like I would have liked to see Zach get it if that was.
That's it. The winner of that fight. I mean, I'm one of those people. I thought that John Ryder beat Callum Smith.
Yeah, me too.
I know a lot of people had it very close. I did think he did enough to win it, so he deserves another crack. And as Dimitri Bivol's shown, Canelo's not impossible to beat.
No.
In this iteration of obviously Mayweather beating him as a welterweight.
It just shows the levels, though, doesn't it? Look at it as a nice bit of movement then as well.
Almost too fast for himself.
Yeah.
Crowd imploring Liam to let the shots go, but he's not going to be wasteful. He's looking for those single shots still.
I like it. Great shot. Mature performance from him.
Yeah. Really smart performance. Good right hand to the body.
He's not smothered his work when he's had Ali on the ropes. He's still found room to whip the body shots in. Yeah, he's keeping his distance.
Yeah, nice left hand to the body. Again, shows that it went upstairs, got blocked, but was quick enough to look down for that left hook. Right, and just falling short there for Melvin. Ali fans in the crowd looking to raise their adopted man for the evening.
I think he's going to need something more than a few cheers to help him in this fight, though.
I do enjoy when crowds do that, though. I remember I was at a show once, and Poochie, Lewis Van Post, was on one of the shows, and a big group of fans had just decided they were going to support him that night.
It's nice to see, isn't it? It's a character. I think Jake hurt him with that body shot then, though. Malcolm was encouraging the one as well.
Yeah, Malcolm looks very animated on the corner there. Last few seconds of this one. Good learning experience for Jake.
Yeah, shout about it going out now as well. That's a great performance.
As this one sees the final bell.
Another one I was thinking as well, just popped to mind. I think Dan Aziz has had a few good wins, isn't he?
He certainly has.
And obviously the Rockefeller one was, I know he's past his best, but
we're still getting him out of there the way that, winning the fight the way that he did.
Yeah.
Was impressive.
He seems to fight anyone and everyone, didn't he? He had a good win against Shakan, didn't he?
Yeah. At that sort of British level, there has been some real good performances. I think on the world scene, again, it's been an up and down year. We've had good wins. The likes of Joe Cordina won and then unfortunately was stripped of his world title. But Carl Frampton coming up short a couple of weeks back, losing his. We're a bit of a far cry. It wasn't that long ago where we had 11, 12 world champions, and we've not been at that level for a while.
I think it's only about 3 or about 5, I think. Lee Wood's been upgraded to the top.
Melvin takes it 40 points to 36.
Well deserved as well.
I'll be catching up with Jake in just a moment. Jake, congratulations on the win, 2-0. A really mature performance. You didn't waste any pot shots, you didn't throw any punches. You're very, very good evening for you.
Yeah, it was improvement from the first fight anyway. That's what I sort of tried to do, improve from every fight really. That's it.
Obviously you got your dad in the corner, you look very animated at points, particularly in that third round when you were landing those body shots. What next for yourself? Obviously you had a long time out of the ring since April, hoping to get out again shortly.
Yeah, well, everything feels good. Obviously I broke my wrist after the first one, but everything feels good, so hopefully get out as soon as possible really and keep improving.
Jake, congratulations on the win. We look forward to seeing you out next year.
Okay, thank you very much, mate. Cheers.
Canvas of WWE superstar, Fan No, never mind. But if you are interested in buying any items, and you're too afraid to bid, come speak to Roger the Dodger at Eastside. This next prize, person front line, is a glove signed by IBF featherweight champion of the world, Lightning Lee Selby. We start bidding at £70. £70 for this Lightning Lee Selby glove. We start one of the greatest Welsh boxers of all time. That means something good, because we're Birmingham. No bids, but once again, if you are interested in the Legends, speak to Roger on the side. Is that a massive round of applause for Emily? This is very heavy and she's showing how strong she is. Just 2 people claps. This is a sign to Gordon Banks, England shirts. Gordon Banks, played right in the back of the day, I think he was a goalkeeper. We'll start bidding at £100. £100 is signed to Gordon Banks, England shirts. You got £100 here, you don't have £100. So we'll do 150. He's a 1966 winner when England won the World Cup about 50 years ago. The reserve is actually £200 if you're interested. Speak to Roger or say thank you, Emily. Any fans of Rangers in the house? We have this signed Paul Gaston photo when he played for Rangers. We start bidding at £80. Paul Gaston, aka Gaza, £80. We have £80 in the room. If you are friends of any Rangers fans, it's an absolute steal. £80 on this table right here. So that advance on £80. We're here £90. So here £90 going once and 80, going twice. Sold to the gentleman on that table for £80.
Craig's on it.
The next item of the grabs is this signed Roy Jones Jr. canvas. Roy Jones Jr., the multi-world champion, the man who can't be stopped, can't be dropped, can't be moved, can't be blocked. He also had a really short singing career. We're going to start with bidding £80 to sign the Roy Jones Jr. canvas. £80, we have a bid for £80, Roy Jones Jr. Once again, we do accept cash on card. We have a bid. This is a bid. £80, Roy Jones Jr. This is our offer, £80. Going once, going twice, sold to £90 in this table for £80. And the next prize up for grabs. And the last one. This is a really good prize, especially going to boxing. A signed boxing trunks by Joe Frazier, the man who beat Muhammad Ali and then lost the rematch. One of the greatest boxers of all time, Joe Frazier. We start the bid at £200. £200 for the signed Joe Frazier, frame of shorts inside. £200. Never mind, if you're interested in you can come speak to Roger on the website. And that's Roger, if you play tonight's raffle, get your tickets out. Get your raffle tickets already. We've already done the draw. The first one is an orange ticket, 406 to Once again, we have 3 winning tickets remaining. On an orange ticket 406 to 410. On an orange ticket 406 to 410. On a green ticket 846 to 850. On a green ticket 846 to 850. And on a green ticket 481 to 485. On a green ticket 481 to 485. We are winning up to a website. Okay, one more go on. Orange ticket 406 to 410. On an orange ticket 406 to 410. On a green ticket 846 to 850. On a green ticket 846 to 850. And again on the green ticket 481 to 485. That's 481 to 485. If you are going to come to Eastside and now something else, we'll get back to the boxing shortly. Please welcome the first fighter into the ring from watching in Birmingham, Melvin. And now to please welcome his opponent from Burton-on-Trent, in the Super Flyweight division, who was first in the blue corner and the red, white and gold, with an another stone 104 ounces. Tonight he enters the ring for the fifth time from Birmingham, Logan Palin. And his opponent in the right corner, wearing the black and
Shazad Amran fighting out of Burton on Trent, where I was born, fantastic town. In with Logan Palin tonight. It's a professional debut for Shazad. He's got plenty of support. They'll be keeping the security guards busy as they ask them to sit down throughout.
I don't think it'll last long.
First round of this one scheduled for 4. In against Logan Palin, Logan's 5th fight. He's lost the first 4. Shazad in the black shorts with the rather fetching lace work.
I won't be able to put it off me.
I'd have to fight in a t-shirt, I'd have to shorts. Quick start from Shazad, but as you can see, Palin knows what he's here to do.
Yeah, he looks quite slick, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Palin as well. And defensively.
Looks bigger as well, doesn't he,
does,
really?
looks massive too.
This fight slightly out of the scheduled order. Now acting as our chief support. Main event, Troy Jones, still to come. Good defensive work there from Logan.
Yeah, it was a big combo, wasn't there? But he's all tucked in. Caught him all on the gloves in the arms.
And again, little sneaky right hand over the top.
Oh,
Shazad, yeah, I was just about to say there before he took that shot and he stumbled against the ropes. He's just found himself caught very square on there, wasn't he?
I think as well, because Logan's he's only had 4. I know he's lost the 4, but he's still got hope. Do you know what I mean? To be winning the fights.
I mean, he's not fallen into that routine of losing quite yet. As Johnny Nelson, I think, lost his first few, and on to get world honours. And Logan looks very keen on the job tonight. Good left hook to the body as well. Again, that just shows it's small errors, isn't it? You know, he got himself caught square on, and he was wide open for that shot. It's these learning fights.
I think he needs to come back with something really to discourage Logan.
It looks like he's bust up his nose. I think his blood's pouring from our vantage point. It's quite difficult. I think from the right hand side.
Yeah. See how it affects him getting into the next 3 rounds.
Yeah, his corner looked ready with the towel. You never know how the refs will see it, but it's probably going to be potentially a round for Logan there.
He landed the better shots, didn't he?
Yeah,
and finished the stronger. I think the first half, you know, he probably should have, but the better work and the cleaner shots definitely from Logan.
Yeah, just having a quick look as a small welt under his left eye. Interesting opener of this one.
I think this next round could see the trend of the whole fight, I think.
Yeah, and I think it really will depend on how much Logan steps on it, doesn't he, if he looks to go out again. You can tell that nose is bothering him. He's just almost wiped his nose on the way out. And he's on his head.
Yeah. Sharp jab. He looks massive to him, doesn't he?
He does look so much bigger. I don't know what the weight disparity was or wasn't at the weigh-in yesterday. But he looks very strong and looks very slick in there, has to be said. That little smart move there, putting his right glove up as he was going backwards.
He's not like a rough and tough sort of guy, is he? He's quite slick, skill-wise.
And there's a bit of an air of caution to Amran's work. And that blood is flowing. Little left hand to the body. Shahzad playing open mouth again, probably trying to get that air through. When you pick up an injury like this, Tyler, I mean, how do you think it affects fighters' mentality? Do they feel like they've got to do more, or do you want to almost go into a bit more caution because you don't want it to get any worse?
I suppose every fighter is different in there. I've only had one really. We've got that was a lot worse as well, I think. But I was more of like, I'm gonna try and get for this now because I know I'm on limited time.
It feels a long time ago, that fight, doesn't it? God. Excited for that one.
That one of my best moments in the ring.
We just glaze over that one.
Yeah. Oh,
right uppercut there.
Beautiful shot.
Logan holding his hands by his side.
I mean, she's got more work rate, but you can throw as many punches as well if they're not landing.
And he has struggled to land much so far. Switching southpaw. And immediately lands with a good left hand. But retreats back into the orthodox. And his fans look to rouse him. Logan almost inviting him on, isn't there? He's looking to counter punch. Some good scoring shots from him again. Big right hand there from Logan. Takes a step back. And it's looking a very, very difficult night's work in there from Shahzad Amran. Not how he wanted his professional debut to go. Still plenty of time left though. Uppercut just falls short.
His face is gone now as well.
It looks messy.
I mean, I think Logan's boxing nice. Because he's boxing and he's a away fighter, you kind of. I'd like to see him want to do a bit more work, maybe.
Well, we saw Logan in with Mikey Lee Broughton quite recently. You know, Mikey won every round of that one, and it looked comfortable. It looks a totally different fight in there tonight. But only halfway down, there's still time, and again, you never know how the referee will have scored those opening two. He's just gone to have a quick look at that.
It just goes to show about records, doesn't it? They've looked at his records in 4 fights, 4 losses. I think David will take him.
Matchmaking is the trickiest part of the sport. Getting that right, and but maybe I think potentially that cut to the nose has just changed the fight so much. And if he is struggling to get his breath in, you can just see any chance of getting he's dabbing away at the nose. But if he stays busy, he will likely win the round. He's just got to get himself into this one. Better work defensively there, just slips Logan's right hand.
So that's the thing with Logan, you can outwork him.
Yeah, and he's not, and Logan's getting the first punch off every time, isn't he?
He went back in the straight line, then got caught with a free jab.
Got a bit more defensive to start the round. Nothing really, a good combination of shots, but nothing really landing too clean.
I just think Logan might be a bit guilty of being a bit too flashy. You know, he's blocked like 10 shots or something and dropped his hands and not done nothing back.
Yeah, and if one of those 10 gets through and you don't throw anything in return, the ref will see that as a better exchange.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, Logan keeping his hands low. Amran struggling to kind of plant his feet really as he's throwing those shots. Everything's sort of coming off balance, but he's working hard in there.
He's definitely outworking him. Like you said, it's all right doing that, but still some shots going to get through it now. If you're giving this round now, Shazad's got to be winning card. I don't think Logan's not through much of it at all.
No, he's just not done much. Shazad dispensing with that jab a little bit.
And when he imposes himself like that, Shazad goes back on the ropes and stuff, you know.
When you just again, slightly strange actions from him there. He's almost kind of like posting him on, but it's a good round over the top. It's flashy for the sake of flashy at times, isn't it?
To be fair, I find it a bit frustrating watching because I think like you could do so much more.
Yeah, you just think, well, just go for it then and put it on him.
Yeah. So but he's probably lost that round then, do you know what I mean?
In a 4-round fight where
you can't afford
you can't give rounds away. You just can't give rounds away.
As the away fighter as well.
No. I mean, just seeing some of the comments coming through on YouTube. Let the Punk talk, saying, man, he thought that Logan was the prospect in there.
Yeah.
And look how big he is compared to Shazad. Potentially an awful lot to play in this 4th round.
Yeah, definitely. I think I got Logan 2-1, but if he does another round like that, and then if the ref gives Shazad the second round, then it's a win for him.
You know, every referee is different, but what they tend to score on, aggression is always a big part of it. Fourth and final round. Shazad Amran making his professional debut. Overcome a very difficult opener. He's worked his way back into this one. People in the comments saying they think that Logan's definitely won the last couple of rounds, but better stuff here from Shazad. Logan missing there with his right and left hand.
I mean, it's
sloppy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good work rate from Shazad. There's pure arm shots up there. There was not one bit of menace in them. There's just like 10 quick pitty-patter shots. And you'd only have to counter that with one decent shot, and you know, not that Logan's done that this round.
As I touched on earlier, he's standing almost on his tiptoes when he's throwing the punches, and you're not going to generate a lot of power. But that's better from him. And maybe that is the way he needs to go. If he's not generating big power, just be busy and get up the work rate. You wonder how much that little flurry may have taken out of him though. A good right hand to the body there from Logan.
I think this is where you find out how much Logan actually wants to win. Is he bothering? Is he that Arsenal running like that, you know?
Referee telling him to keep up a good left hand to the body there, and a massive uppercut inside. That's a good shot there from Logan. But again, a single shot, takes his step back. Shots taken on the gloves then by Shazad.
It's a good fight though.
Yeah, it's been interesting, certainly been interesting. Very different styles.
You look on paper, you see a 4-0 guy who's lost 4 out of 4 against a prospect, you know.
And that's it with these sorts of fights on these shows. You can get some really interesting matchups. It's not about the records. So we saw in that last fight, Jake Melvin having to calmly and cautiously work his way through his opponent, Naheem Ali. Been a much different contest, this one. seconds tick away in this one. Referee gives him a quick warning as the heads come together. Nothing really landing there, was there?
Nothing starts with that.
Potentially very interesting scorecards.
So
We'll build that up and it'll be 40-36 Shazad, but you know. But very interesting fight.
I mean, ability-wise, for me, Logan was head and shoulders above, but you've still got to put it into action. And he showed glimpses of it, and he looked.
Yeah, ability is one thing, but it's about not being wasteful. And some away fighters don't have that natural talent, but they're really good at what they do. And then you get other fighters. I always think Serjan Bamo's one.
Yeah.
Such a good fighter, but holds himself back. And I think Logan tonight has held himself back. And it may well have cost him.
I mean, it's an horrible thing to say, isn't it? But you question why they hold yourself back sometimes, don't you? With you win, you might not get a fight for 6 months, are they?
Well, that's the problem, isn't it?
For your winner, the jury starts now,
Shazad takes it 39-38. Logan only getting 1 round, or I say 1 round, getting a share of another. And difficult, really, wasn't it? On reflection, I didn't see it as a 39-38 fight. However,
I never, but Logan allowed it to be.
wasteful.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he allowed it to be. You're fighting on the away show.
Only one man was trying to win that fight.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to throw any disrespect to Shazad, but I just think Logan had that much more ability, and it's frustrating.
Yeah, it's an experience in there for him.
Yeah, but it's his debut.
Yeah.
I feel he enjoys it, man.
Yeah, we'll hopefully be catching up with him in just a moment. Shazad, congratulations on the win. 39 points to 38, your professional debut out the way. I bet you weren't anticipating a cut in the first minute of the fight. You battled back from it really well. How did you find that experience?
Oh, flipping hell, man. Got caught with the first left hook on my head. I think I broke my nose, man. But obviously, the journey begins tonight. And obviously, big up to everyone that's come to support me down tonight. Who's bought tickets, big up to all my sponsors as well. And obviously, my family, kept on supporting me from the amateurs till the pro debut, man. And, we're going to go back to the drawing board and, hopefully get back at it again, man.
Yeah, you had a huge amount of support here this evening, but you also showed as well, and that's particularly in that second, third and fourth round, about being busy and point scoring shots. He just wasn't doing enough against him, was you?
Yeah, 100%, man. To be fair, this is a boxing game, man. You get caught with a shot, and obviously, unlucky happened to me in the first round. And, you have to have grit in this game, otherwise, you go home a loser.
Well, congratulations on the win. Go celebrate with your fans and go get that nose looked at.
Thank you very much, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to our final round of the evening. Please welcome firstly into the ring from Bulgaria, Konstantin Alexandrov. Opponent from Jimenez in Birmingham, Jones.
Main event time, super middleweight prospect Troy Jones steps back into the ring. Perfect start to his career, Tyler. 4-0, 1 stoppage. Main event time, Troy Jones, Konstantin Alexandrov. As I said, Troy 4-0, 1 stoppage.
Troy, I don't jinx him here, but I'm expecting big things. I rate Troy highly, I do. Shared loads of rounds with him.
Yeah, he's had a good start to his career. Alexandrov, loads of experience, his 75th fight, 110, lost 60 with 4 draws. Has been stopped 12 times, but he's tough as nails. Troy, the naturally taller man. So this one's scheduled 4-6. Plenty of support in the comments for Troy, Ash Clark and Bills. Troy in the black shorts and Alexandrov in the red with the white piping.
Right, stop boxing. Step back.
He's using his weight there against him, isn't he? Much bigger guy, isn't he?
Yeah, much bigger.
So I was talking to him, said originally he's super middle, isn't he? But I think he's going to... I'm not sure, but I think he's on the way to light heavy now. He's a big guy, he can fill out at light heavy.
He's definitely got the frame for it, hasn't he? He does. See, when he's fighting, he fights with his head quite far forward, but when he's stood up tall, he's a big guy.
I think that's what it is. I think his first 2 fights or something, he get a bit wild and excited, but sitting back on it, picking his shots a bit more now.
And he's talked in the past about his sparring and saying that he's been in with a lot of really elite good guys, himself and others. And that's where you're going to be doing a lot of your learning as well. It's not just in the 6 rounds tonight, isn't it? It's those rounds outside.
He's taking his time here, picking some nice shots, straight 1-2s. Whipping it round there.
Yep, starting the round strongly.
And Troy, he's super fit, Troy is, to be fair. He always has been. Every time I sparred him, he's always in good condition.
Yep, just popping with that jab, working his way into this one. Wild right hand there from Alexandrov.
About to say, nothing's coming back, then he threw a wild one.
Good out to the body there from Troy. But he's warned about keeping it. A bit harsh, I thought there. Just watching the replay. No, it looked clean to me.
I think the ref got bored, I think, so he wanted to get involved. Chopping right hands in. You know, obviously he's not fighting today, is it, Josh Stokes?
Yeah.
He's ill in here, but potentially that them two could fight for like a Midlands or something. Early next year. Like Evan. You paid, I've seen them two spar each other, and you'd pay money to see even the sparring, never mind the fight.
Well, do you know what we need? We just need more Midlands area and area top fights in general. I had a look through the list the other day, and there's some belts that haven't been contested in 10 years. And how can that be right? I mean, it's so difficult. And I know BCB's frustration when certain fights haven't been approved or allowed, then you see other ones that get approved, and it baffles you a little bit. But you know, it's a good belt. You know, Midlands area, central title, southern area.
You throw Midlands area as the main event in here, and, you know, the places, the atmospheres and stuff too, local lads.
Yeah, fans like a belt, but it requires, it's not all on the promoters, such it requires fighters and teams to be willing to take those. I mean, and there's almost a fear, isn't there? No one wants to lose in the first 6 or 7 fights, but
I think so. And I think there's a lot more opportunities probably now than even a few years ago. There's more TV opportunities, and you know, Midlands don't really seem to pop up, does it?
No, and then your various IBO belts and others where there are opportunities where you can fight guys from outside of your area. And,
and you know, why fight a guy, risk against another unbeaten guy probably from Midlands when you could get 5 times plus the money for a bigger belt and a TV opportunity.
Yeah, but it would be good to see more of those belts contestants. It's not just the Midlands; it's up and down the country.
Yeah, definitely.
Troy having to kind of feel his way into this one. He's getting nothing thrown back at him. He's a stocky built fighter, Alexandrov, isn't he? He's keeping himself very compact again. Now that left hook looks a little bit lower. Round over the top. What's he from sparring? What's his power like?
He's got power, he's sharp, and he's fit as well. So you know the power, he keeps coming because he's fit. He doesn't wear down. But I think our spars are a bit more higher pace because I'm throwing a lot more back than this guy is. But you know, I think your first few fights you will have a lot harder spars than you fight.
Nice left hook to the body. And again, right hand just on the belt line. Nice little combination there. Good body work, isn't that, there from Troy?
Beautiful. He showed a lot of discipline, didn't he? Lining him up with his lead hands, whipping that right and round.
Right, now that one did look low.
No.
But again, when you're so tall and you're fighting down, I suppose it's always a risk.
I think, you know, he's compact and all that.
Got a very short midriff, isn't he, Alexandrov? The gap from his his armpit to his waist is low, wearing his shorts quite high.
That was a good shot.
Good work there from Troy.
it's only the second round, he's starting to catch him clean now.
Yeah, left hand against the body. A good right hand to finish the round. Best punch of the fight so far.
He's doing the right thing, he's being patient. And might be a bit early today, but it looks like he's breaking him down already. But he wasn't landing them shots around earlier, was he? And he's landing a few straights.
Yeah, working his way into the fight, definitely. Alexandrov standing between rounds, getting a bit of a grilling from his coach. Been working together for a number of years. I've seen these two. Third round of this one, scheduled for 6. Referee giving Troy a bit of a talking to, I presume, about the low punches.
I don't think Troy took much notice.
He was looking above him, behind him. So the referee asserting himself. Been a really rubbish few weeks really for refereeing in boxing in terms of losses. Lost the great Steve Smoger and Mills Lane. So those familiar with the Tyson Holyfield fight, that was one of Mills Lane's, throwing Tyson out of that one. And Smoger was great from a fan's point of view, always let a fight go. Good lead left hand there from Troy. And again, really digging that body shot in.
He just said everything was coming off the jab, and he just mixed it up and turned it round.
Good right hand inside again. Alexandrov found himself getting caught a little bit static now. As you say, everything off that jab, switching from the head to the body. Yeah, walked onto a right hand. Nice little combination again, follows it with a lovely left. And he right hand puts Alexandrov down.
I'm just about to say, I'm like what we're seeing here.
I think it was the shot before that shot that did the damage. Takes the takes the count of 8. Troy straight back in, looking for any more left hooks. Alexandrov going to have to use all his survival skills here, but again, those temple shots, aren't they, really causing damage that right side. I think Alexandrov might be done. I think he's done.
Think he wants it, does
no.
He has to let him carry on. This is going to be over. This.
He's not. He's looking away. The fight should be stopped, and it is. It's going to be stopped. Big stoppage win for Troy Jones in that main event. Constantine never recovered from that first knockdown, did he? Great way to end the year for Troy.
You know, I feel for him as well because he was meant to fight. Was it last month?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. The opponent pulled out last minute or something, and then he stayed on it.
He's done well to get himself back out this year, and you know, it's the crunch time now for people watching this fight back who have come to support him tonight. The 5th, the 6th, the 7th are the hardest ones to sell, aren't they? And he needs your support. Keep coming out and seeing him because there will be big fights in his future.
He'll be one. He'll be titles to away tomorrow. And you know, look at everything that when he's working off his jab like that. He's slowed down a bit. He used to be 100 miles an hour, everything, and you know, he'd take a load of shots himself. But I think he probably took one shot that right hand in that fight.
Yeah, showed a lot of patience there, picked his shots well. It's Konstantin's 13th stoppage loss. 61st lost overall, but plenty of good fighters have gone the rounds with him. And we'll be catching up with Troy shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Peter Coleman, first position at 2 minutes and 20 seconds of round number 3. For your winner by TKO and still undefeated, Troy Ladies and gentlemen, this has been BCB present Christmas Cracker. Thank you for coming out tonight and supporting your local boxers and supporting them all throughout the year. We'll be back in the new year with plenty more boxing all across the Midlands. This is BCB. That's all from me. Good night and Merry Christmas!
Does Dan do the post-show wrap-up? I think so. Troy, 48 men have failed to stop him. You tore him apart inside 3 rounds. Fantastic performance, great way to end the year.
Thank you, yeah, wicked way to end the year. I was back out in, I was out in November the 13th and the show come up. Thought I might as well go straight into the camp, finish the year on a strong. I had a bit of a break because I was transitioning to a new coach in Leeds, so I wanted to give a bit of time. And I think we've had that time now, and now it's ready to rock and roll into the new year.
Now, Tyler Denny on commentary was saying how patient you were and how well you were picking your punches. Yeah. Those headshots at the end, he just couldn't cope with them, could he?
No, he couldn't, and it's been working on with Lee. I normally rush my shots, not put my knee into him and not put my knuckle into him, and he's slowing me down. My last fight, Lee was over in Dubai training some lads, so he wasn't actually in my corner for my last fight, and it showed the difference when he's in the corner, when he tells me what to do. I'm learning still, so sometimes I don't think as quick as I should in there, so when I've got him in the ear telling me what to do, I'm going to be a problem, I know I am.
Tyler was also saying you were enjoying those camps over in Dubai, better than training in the Midlands.
Yeah. Well, beast training here -7th, and especially that BCB gym, mate. But no, it's been wicked. I'm sparring lads that are sharp as fuck, and it's quickening me up, it's quickening my movement. So it's all showing. But like I said, I'm learning, mate, and into the new year, you're going to see big things with me and Lee, 100%.
Well, congratulations on the win, 5-0, fantastic year. We look forward to seeing you out next year.
BCB as well. Thanks to all here.
Well done, mate.
Troy Jones there, fantastic way to end the show, Dan, fantastic way to end the year. Really good stoppage victory for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Christmas cracker, you always want to finish with on a bit of a high, and look, he was too good, he was too strong. Decent performance from Troy. It's been a really good year for him. We'll be able to move him on. I'm sure he said to you in that interview, he'll be looking now, really pushing on next year. We've got to get some Midland area title fights on our shows now. There's lots of those belts vacant. We've got a lot of lads who are at a stage of their career where we need to kick them on, and someone like Troy is perfect for that Midlands area. And I thought he topped off a really decent night of boxing tonight.
Yeah, interesting show overall. Obviously, wins from the likes of Liam Gold. Jake Melvin, I thought, looked impressive this evening.
Yeah, look, his old man was a decent fighter, wasn't he? So, having Malcolm in the corner, Jake's going to be a decent boxer. He's earlier on in his journey. He's now 2-0, so he's got a little bit of work to do and just get look, there's a lot of these lads who've just got to get busy, got to get active, got to get boxing a little bit more regularly, get 3, 4, 5, 6 fights under their belts in the next 12 months, and then they can be kicking on as well.
And both debutants coming away with the win. One had it slightly easier than the other, but they'll both learn a lot from this evening.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I thought Logan Palin was good value this evening. I think he had a bit of a breather in the third, and that just allowed Amran back in. But look, credit to Amran in the sense that he stuck with it, and all you can ask for on your pro debut is to get a victory. So he got that. But yeah, it was certainly a tough night's work. Welcome to the pros, I suppose.
Absolutely. Well, Dan, thank you so much for joining us tonight. As always, thank you to everybody who has watched these shows live or watches them back on YouTube. 22nd show of the year, Dan. It's been a fantastic one. More again next year.
I'm glad you counted, because I wasn't sure how many. So 22 shows in a year is good going, and we wouldn't be able to do it without our sponsors, the likes of Alliance Scaffolding and Jobsworth Recruitment. Without those guys, the likes of Wayne Downing and Rob Hayes, we just wouldn't be able to put these shows on in the way that we do. So a massive thank you to those guys. Thanks to everybody who tunes in and watches our shows. And look, hopefully 2023 we'll be able to put on some more big shows, both locally and working with the likes of Matt Strew and Frank Warren and the guys who've been working over the last 12 months.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Dan. It's been a great year, and join us back in 2023.
Thanks, Paul.